Today. Um, it's me, Ace, Caleb, whatever. Uh, and Today I'm here doing another stream for GTA because I realized that in a span of 2 years, actually a little bit over 2 years, but only by like a week or two, we've only done 12 episodes. And like the first three, if not more, were within like August of 2021 when we started the series. And I'm surprised that I continued the series because I started the series about a month before I went to college, and it was just for fun because at that time my Wi-Fi at my house, because I still lived at home, my Wi-Fi at my house back up in New York, what's it called? Still, was better because I'd been wanting to stream for years, but we had such shitty Wi-Fi that it wasn't possible. I'm not saying there are earlier streams than that, but you will notice there's a significant quality difference. And so once I finally had the ability, I don't remember doing this map before for this game mode. I don't play this game mode much. The whole battle royale thing kind of died out a while ago, but yeah, I finally had internet, so I was like, you know what, I wanna make streams. And so that's what I did. I made streams, and I wanted to stream GTA because I always, I love GTA. Minecraft, I like Minecraft just as much. It's one of the few games I like just as much, and Red Dead and all that, but it's harder to stream them. I feel like Minecraft, I'd have to, oh, it's down there, damn it. I'd have to start from square one, whereas, with GTA, oh my god, it's embarrassing. I didn't take any damage. I barely lost armor. Whereas with GTA, I don't know, it was always easy for me. Also, usually able to get the crew on, They were all on last time, but we had to end the stream soon. Oh, don't think I really clarified why I had to leave. And I also want to address something from that stream as well, so stay tuned. And I want to clear up not only my name, but everybody's name. Let me turn my gain down. That's up. My gain down a little bit. Right there about. Yeah, I want to address something from that. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to get down, so I'm trying to, oh, it's my teammate. I want to address something from that stream to not only clear my name up for if anything were to come up in the future, for me or for them. And I wanted to say that just personally without them here, just so I can explain that. But we'll get to that moment. There's no room. I can't get in. I can't get in it, guys. It's a two-seater. But I want to just clarify that because, not only this stream, but there are other streams where you've seen comments where little jokes and comments are made by some of the others, and I want to just clarify for them because, yeah, we're not targeting anybody specifically. Okay, we're not. We make jokes, and I think we've talked about this before, but I want to talk about it in a more serious note. Our humor is not understood by most. I'm gonna get a car so I go over there and help my teammate out, depending on how much it's gonna shrink by. Our humor is not understood by most. We do occasionally make references to people from our past, and the names referenced, either A, some of the names were completely fabricated or referenced from some form of media. A lot of times, one of them will reference Howard Stern a lot, or it's from somebody we used to know a long time ago, but everything is taken at joke value. The reason why I get a little, oh, that's what that does. The reason why you might see me get a little iffy and concerned when they talk about that is because, in case it is people from our past, I'd like, out of respect, even if it is just jokes, people who watch it, if somebody somehow knows that person, they're not going to take it as a joke, and it could cause issues. No, again, nobody really watches the streams, so I guess it doesn't matter ultimately, but morally it still does. But I also just want to clarify for them that don't take anything said, and if anyone, because I know a lot of people who watch this are people who I know, if anyone does have an issue or would like something taken down or discuss something, I promise you, we're not trying to drag your name down or anything like that. We just have humor that's controversial and misunderstood. I think controversial, it's a fair term to say it because it is, and I tone myself down during the streams. I can't do the same for the rest of them, but I do want to defend them in that situation. So especially in episode 12, just please know. And going forward, but that as well. That was an awful turn. Just know we don't mean anything by the humor. Nothing by it. And I understand the humor was a little dark, even too uncomfortably dark for me for an on-stream type humor. And I'm sorry if that offends anybody, but that's just the humor. And yeah. Oh, I have voice chat off. I was about to be like, oh my god, was I just talking to a lobby? The panic that ensued in me as I was talking about that. Anything I have anything else to say about that? Yeah, yeah. They're just made up names or fabricated versions of people we used to know. That's it. And like I said, if it is somebody we know who knows that person or something, just please know it's just a fabrication. And much apologies to anyone who again, nobody watched it. How the fuck? Maybe that was a mistake on my part. Were we the last two left? I was just driving around, man. Okay. I have voice chat set on no one. Yeah. Okay. That's why I typically join parties. I guess I'll probably rewatch that stream just to even hear. I didn't rewatch it at all, nor do I think it got any more than like 3 or 4 views. But I still take it in good conscience. Fabrications of people that A don't exist or people that do exist, but it's obviously not true. I don't believe any full names were said, so I don't think that'll be an issue. But I just predisposing this because I'm a paranoid fuck. If I'm being fully honest with you. What is the center of the map? Shit, it is probably the maze bank, isn't it? Alright, in that case I'm gonna get close. Yeah, I'm a fairly paranoid person. Not just for myself, but for the people I care about. Because while I'm myself, I don't recall myself saying anything, but I can in the future, and I do, so. And no one complained, by the way, and there was no complaint, there was nothing, no issues. But the stream did end abruptly. That's because I had to go see a movie that night, and I completely forgot. I'll tell you about that movie in a second, too. But, yeah. Should I land on a building? Would that even be smart? No, I'd have to rely on my team to kind of do the killing, you know? Oh, on second thought, I really should have landed on the construction building. Well, it's okay. Missed opportunity. Maybe I can get down here. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. I'll watch it later, and if there is something that's said in it that I really take issue with, I'll delete it, and this will just become episode 12. But I don't think that'll happen. But it's not like things won't be said in the future. I just want to clarify that to clear, in case something were to ever come of it, which I'm 90% sure it won't. But if something does, I want to be there to say that, hey, no, I documented it, I clarified it. Very open-minded. Maybe I have this misconstrued vision that I will be better known in the future. Fame is a disease, my friend. I don't want to get famous. Moderately known? Maybe. Famous? No. No. What else? What else? Oh, so much more I was gonna talk about. I can try to get the gang on. Yeah. Oh, well, I was talking about my story of this series. There have been some streams that have gone 2 hours, some that have gone 20 minutes. It just all depends. I have a pretty busy schedule, so scheduling. I could do these more often, and I would love to do them more often. I also want to stream the game again. I know I did GTA 3 earlier this year, but to be honest with you, I didn't really enjoy it that much. I'm being fully honest with you. Glad I beat it, but I don't know. How do I even really explain it? It's just, I don't know. I want to try doing some horror games in Halloween time. I want to do some. I really want to do the Warrior. I really enjoyed streaming Bully with you. I thoroughly enjoyed that. I don't know why I enjoyed Bully, but not GTA 3. I think it's just ultimately I enjoyed Bully better as a game, but especially as a for streaming, I feel like with GTA 3, I didn't feel plot connection at all. I felt nothing. I will stream GTA 5 at some point, probably. I mean, well, don't shrink yet. I need to get some weapons. Oh. Oh, fuck. Bro, how come I was able to die so quickly? I don't know what your plan was, buddy. Finally killed somebody. Damn, that would be embarrassing if it took me so long to do it. Oh, I'm near the edge though. Oh, I made it though. Bro! Bro just flattened his own fucking teammate. If you lose, it's on you. If you fucking lose, it's on you. You better be so fucking confident you're gonna win, because maybe you mistakenly. No, I don't even buy that bullshit. I killed somebody else for you, and you fucking came in and did that shit. Damn, no, it's ridiculous. And you fucking lost. What was your point? What the fuck was your point? You fuck. Yeah, same fucking. You know what? Jeez, that was ridiculous. I don't think they can hear me. Otherwise, they can hear me babbling around. But I don't get it. I'm gonna go to free mode anyways, so I can invite the rest. Bro, you killed your own teammate, bro. Fucking run me over. So free mode. So today, oh yes, I was telling you the story. Before we get into the actual talk about what's in the title of the video, because I do want to discuss that, but obviously, who knows what's going to be on my phone. God damn it. So yes, I started my series in 2021. Oh my god, I almost pulled out the fucking charger again. August of 2021. In my life, it doesn't feel that long ago because even though a lot has changed, by the time 2021 had come around, I was already kind of like used to, what's the word I'm looking for? A lot had already happened at that point, so, it felt, that time period still feels new to me. But I started the series, it was supposed to be kind of like a renewal. I think I called it was originally called the renewal. I think I might even mention that in one of the early streams. The first video got the most, I think the first one got the most views. Let me see. Yeah, we barely break an embarrassing number. But, and I don't see that really changing. I don't care. You think I do this for that? Let me just share this around. I like to get the people I'm comfortable with in first before adding more people.
How you doing? I've heard you've been
Lester. Yeah, and then I started I'm thinking just invite them for now. Where is he? Where's the main man? Oh, I already did invite him. Oh, I realize I'm losing a streak. Fix that up.
Hey, this is Charlie Reed.
How's it going, Charlie? I sent a coworker a video. When people ask me why I haven't started living the American dream yet, listen.
I'm all out of money! Because I'm all out of money!
Nothing's been more true. And, yeah. I don't cry about it, but damn. Sucks ass being poor. But, you know what, there are some advantages. You learn to be real humble. I say there's some advantages. If I was better off, sometimes I do think, how would I be different? I do. That thought goes around my head, which brings me to the discussion of the stream. It's embarrassing. You know, you really can't do it with a helicopter. You really need a fucking aeroplane to do this. But you know, I do wonder genuinely, because if I can at least take a second, get some little side cash. But a lot of my life experiences that shaped my views were shaped a lot of times by economic pressures. I wasn't dirt poor. God damn it. But I also wasn't like but it was a struggle. And as an adult it's been even more so. But anyways, I didn't want to talk about financial issues. Shut up. I'm not doing the challenge no more. Shut up. I do want to discuss though. So for those of you, and I have been asked this by a couple of close friends, why I keep politics out of YouTube and TikTok for that matter. I barely use TikTok, by the way, so that's the answer to that one. But so most people who know me, I will say, if you don't know me personally from school or work or what else even is there, maybe even some other, or childhood, something related to childhood, you know, then you probably know me for my political activism, I guess you could call it. I don't know, my political stances, I guess. A lot of people don't really actually know me, but they know me. And I see them a lot on my feed and all that. Instagram, Facebook, and all that. Instagram, I don't get too political, but I've toned it down on Instagram. I've even toned it down on Facebook. So my story, around 2019, yeah, let me think. 2019, yes. Around 2019, I decided I was going to, yeah, was it 2019? I'm going to turn my gain down a little bit. Around 2019, I decided I was going to No, the story was before that. I took first somehow. I don't even know how. No, it was 2016. I mistakenly, and I'm gonna kind of out myself here. I want to get my own plane, but I don't really have time to participate in the challenge. But around early in 2016, I was 12 going on 13. There's even some YouTube videos of it if you go to the YouTube channel Judy McNeil. But I also did a reaction video on my channel back in 2020. Even that is old, and even the reaction video is about as close is almost as close to the videos I was reacting to, the earliest ones, as it is to now. So I think it's long overdue. It was a pretty weak reaction video during COVID, but I don't want to even say got into politics because it really wasn't that. Don't fuck with me, bro. Just let me. What it really was I grew up in a small conservative town. Not really a political family, but a conservative town, and I became obsessed with, I'm going to say this because if you don't stick around for the story, this is going to, and you don't know who I am, this is going to sound completely bonkers to you. For people, no, I mean, the people who do know who I am, it's going to sound bonkers. For those who don't know the story, but I became infatuated with Trump. Again, this is 2016 Trump, which I think is significantly, and I'm not just gonna say this because I, at that time, did think highly of him, but I think in 2016, being a Trump supporter is different than being a Trump supporter, very different than being a Trump supporter in 2020, 2023 going into 2024. Even in 2020, I think at that time, I didn't really know much about politics. I remember I knew who Obama was. I was in kindergarten, but I was in kindergarten when Obama took office, or when he was elected for the first time. And I remember some parents angry, some were happy, but remember, I lived in a small, rural, mostly conservative town. So it, that was, but I didn't think anything of it. In 2012, I was in 4th grade. And we did a mock poll between Obama and Mitt Romney, and people just told me that Mitt Romney was going to get rid of Big Bird or whatever. And so I was like, oh, I'm going to support Obama. And I knew Obama. I seen Michelle Obama, like Harley. I knew President Obama. And I knew there was some white guy before. Bush. But 2016, even though I didn't know what new was, I was caught on to his messaging. And I think it's just because he provided this weird sense of security to me, and as a kid, I guess maybe I wanted that, I don't know, and he just provided this assurance, I guess, and tricked me. I'll admit I was all in. It was a personality call completely because I didn't have any beliefs at that time, so I never even cared to look into any of the beliefs. It was all just optics, and I feel like a lot of people are like that now, and I don't mean kids though, so as guilty as I feel for being at this time in my life, I remember I was 13, so. And then when he won, I was happy, yada, yada, yada. Life went on. Around 2017, I started watching Alex Jones. Oh, God, it's even just saying that, And I started buying into their whole talking points, but again, I didn't look into policy, but I started to believe their conspiracy BS. Again, I was an impressionable kid, but I went through some personal stuff in my life, and then I wanted to kind of simplify my life, because at that time I was involved in drama at school, and the whole political drama, and I was also following closely a lot of YouTube drama at that time. Around that time there was the Daddy of 5 drama, which I watched an update on recently, or kind of a comprehensive story on recently. And the person I watched doing it, she then herself got into drama, and it was just, I was just sick of it, and things had gone kind of wrong, so I detoxified myself, started becoming super obsessed with like Nintendo again. So my political knowledge started to go away. Fast forward 2018, I still do say I support him because it was just an easy thing to say, I guess, at that time, because whatever, I never really thought critically about it. And then around the summertime I was like, well, I don't really feel, I don't really trust him, and I don't really, I started having conflicting thoughts. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was because I was discovering my own sexuality. Oh no, fuck off. He's following me. I didn't hear the lock-on thing yet, but I have a plan. And I guess he was okay. I guess he was friendly. And oh, I'm lost now. So I questioned it, but again, whatever. And then around 2019, I stumbled across a candidate who I knew, who I didn't mind. I didn't like Hillary. I didn't even like Elizabeth Warren, who I barely knew, but I thought she would be the one who would be the nominee. I don't know. Or it would be Hillary again. I don't know who the nominee would be in 2020. But I started liking Bernie Sanders because a teacher I had started to expose me to climate change, and so I started looking into it, and I realized how political it was, and he resonated with me. And then I got into all of his policies. I started watching a guy on YouTube named Kyle Kalinske, who I still to this day view on a fairly regular basis. So if we were to go to the airport, let's see how long it would take to cross the map. Yeah. And from there, it was game on. I became super progressive through 2020. But at that time, it was still very much... I supported Medicare for all, but it went climate change, Medicare for all, and then the whole Black Lives Matter, more social things. And then... and then finally in 2022, I finally took a stance on abortion. It's not like I was following trends. I didn't have an opinion formed on that until I educated myself on it. More like 2021, actually. When I did a thesis in college about it, or a essay, I guess, about it, and I feared the worst, and then, the worst happened. So, all right, watch this. Here we go. Mind you, we're over the airport right now. So to get to the airport, to Michael's house, literally we got from the airport to Michael's house in like the span that it took me to talk. From Michael's house to Franklin's new house, I guess not new anymore, but I think I passed it. I think I just passed it. Anyways, yeah, so I got into Bernie, but I became super populist left, I guess, and I even started to like Elizabeth Warren. I even followed her. She would call all the people all the time. I thought that was admirable, but when the whole thing happened where everybody dropped out of the race and got with Biden, I was all mad, and I was like, I don't care if Trump wins at this point, because at that time, I didn't like Trump, and I was more into Bernie than I was repelled by Trump, if that makes sense. Like, at that point in time, I didn't support or like Trump, and I did see all the Democratic candidates as better alternatives to Trump. But at the same time, when Biden won or the primary and Bernie, I was reluctant, and so was many. I mean, this is twice in a row now, but this time, the motivation was there. I remember I went to an event and with a couple friends, and I talked to these people who were at a Biden table, and they were kind of talking. Remember, in this conservative town, which by the way, I learned had a very good progressive community. But at the time, they just kind of were outnumbered. But so they were talking to me, and I told them I was a Bernie supporter, and they were like, they trying to kind of ease me a little bit, and I kind of was like, you know what? And I was also thinking about this. I was like, fine. So I supported him. Okay, fast forward. He started doing a lot. After January 6th, I realized how much of a threat Trump really was, and how the right became more and more threats. And as I went into college and all that, Biden did things that impressed me more and more, but, at that time, even now, I still don't like him, per se, but I think he's done some good things. I'm not terribly enthusiastic about him, but I think he probably is the best president in my lifetime, and I've only lived through 4 presidents, and, one of them is Bush, one of them is Trump, so, I mean, the bar is very low. I mean, the only high bar to cross is Obama. So, yeah, that's kind of my journey. So, as to 2020, I started getting super political. Like, daily, my posts were so political. 2021, they still were, but at this time, there was more stuff going on in my life. And then 2022, they still very much so were because of everything going on. But now I just really have toned it back. I do ideally support Marianne Williamson, but oh, that's okay. But ultimately, I know it's gonna be Trump versus Biden, so I haven't really been. Unlike the 2020 primary, I haven't been viciously going after Biden because I see the threat on the right being a significant danger, and that's why I genuinely I cannot get myself to even consider that. I mean, my thought process. I'm not, and people are like, well, you're not as radical. Same things have been said about Kyle Kalinske, and Vosh, who I started watching. Just asking if he wants to get on. So there was a lot to it.
That's how out of it I am, man. I will look at this later, and people will say that, and I'll just like piece together what happened. Why there's a chicken in my bed when I wake up and shit like that. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, his city's coming off good. Very old style city, but I like that. But that's kind of this. What the fuck do you want, Simeon? That's why you don't talk politics with playing GTA. It's a very vague story, but it is kind of my story. The reason, to answer the question, the two big questions, why don't I post as much political stuff anymore, it's because I really just, at this point, my point has been expressed. People used to argue with me. All the conservatives that used to argue with me are gone. So I'm really preaching to the choir, and I feel like people don't want to just see that every day, because even me is emotionally drained to see it every day, so I don't post it every day, but I do genuinely still care about it, and I do still post it, but I just try to be more. I went a little more old school 2019 Facebook me, so it is what it is. So, and as to why I didn't bring out my YouTube, well, I actually do have a video about Nina Turner from 2022. I don't know if anybody has seen it, but I mean, I don't know. Have I not posted anything else really political? The Generation Sensation podcast we did. Yeah, that's true. We did the Generation Sensation podcast that I did do. I talked Black Lives Matter, so that was 2020 though. We never continued that. I was not opposed to continuing that. I don't think we'd be doing it now, obviously, but it would have probably ended after 3 or 4, but I would have continued at least a couple more episodes. But the third person who was doing it with us didn't seem to want to do it anymore, and we were going to do a replacement, but it just became too much work, and then our lives started to pick up again because we started it during the pandemic. But I did talk about politics there. I didn't do much on YouTube recently. The Prime thing, that's not political, or shouldn't be. Yeah, Nina Turner, a champion for progress, I think it was. Yeah, I did that. God, I miss these times. Past year is kind of, there's not much to be nostalgic over, if I'm being fully honest with you, which is why I want to talk about doomerism, because I've been experiencing that a lot lately, and so I just want to give my thoughts about that later. But we're going to space it out. I don't want to hit you with too much serious shit, you know what I'm saying? Just looking through my, oh yes, Run with Ace, episode 3. That's supposed to be GTA with Ace. It looks like Run with Ace. Remember, like the Run, like cool math games Run? Just stream that. The end. So I finished Bully before I did the 3 episodes of episode 3 of my stream. I don't remember doing it like that, but Clean Slate. Oh, Clean Slate. That was my like peak production right there. I streamed Vice City. I need to do that again because it's old Vice City, and they all got copyrighted. Yeah, probably because of the music in there. There's those reaction videos. Wash Talks. There's a lot of ideas. I have a lot of ideas. I just don't have time and energy. And even when I do have, no, I don't have energy. No, I said that wrong. A lot of stuff I want to do, but I don't have time. And when I do have time, I don't have energy. So it's more of an energy problem than a. No, ooh, I'm so nostalgic over 2019 and 2020. No, not 2020. 2019, 2021, a little bit 2022, but not really like late or I mean early, you know, like my college time, because I moved to Florida after. There's the Red Dead videos. Anyone recognize this song? This is from a game that tears me up, and the fact that I'm watching it from my own video from 4 years ago. Oh my god, 4 years ago. I don't even care if I get copyrighted for this, Rockstar. Fucking do it, please. I'm giving you publicity, man. I would nothing but praise for this shit. If there was more to fucking do and online, I would stream and do Red Dead Online. I don't know. In the moment, I probably didn't think this way, but you never do, because you know, I think back when in 2019, I was like, oh, I miss the old days. No, Jesus, you don't realize how good you have it. Please, people, realize how fucking good you have it before you don't have it. Please, that's my biggest lesson. That's my biggest lesson. Is just knowing what you have. Enjoy the present. I think I didn't do that enough in 2019. Fantastic year. I literally get nostalgic and tear up thinking about it, because so good, so fucking good, so much going good. But all I could think about was depression and how life was moving too fast and all that, and I didn't enjoy it. I think I did a better job in 2021, but you know, it's not the same at that point. You know, you only live once, and if you spend your time thinking about the past, and I'm thinking about it right now, but like things genuinely kind of aren't good right now, like logistically. I mean, there are things that are alright, and I try to enjoy that, but you gotta live in the present when things are good, which is hard, but I feel like it's even harder to live in the present when things aren't good. So I'm kind of, you know, but crunching my own lesson here. But yeah, 2019, that's when I did the Diamond movie, the first one. You know, people didn't like it, but whatever. I love doing it, and that's all that matters. Oh, it's copyright claim too. Yeah, and then my anxiety speech. I loved that speech. I feel like I felt famous after that one. Especially since I was also famous for a kill list around that time. Oh, of course, my debate. That's probably as political as you'll see me on YouTube. That I think that is, because yeah, that's about as political as it gets. Yeah, I don't really have much of it on YouTube. One of the few places where I don't. But that's not even on my channel, per se. That was about mail-in voting, and I didn't even really get to go fully on to what I wanted to say. Because it was a school thing. Also, I don't like to debate hard. Especially when it's somebody that I genuinely have a lot of respect and admiration for. Even on Instagram, it's been a while. Well, no, I posted Trump's mugshot. I posted his mugshot like the August 27th. I posted his mugshot. Anyways, let's actually play a game. I'm standing here talking to you. Sorry, I was just scrolling through my phone. Alright, let's see. What are we gonna do? I don't know when people are getting on. The fuck is Bomb Ball? Oh, it's Arena War. Wait, Arena War stuff is now double RP? Oh, hell yeah. Let's play Hot Bomb. I don't know. Fuck it, why not? Arena War stuff. That's 2019 nostalgia for me. Well, they put me in a job that's something related. I don't know. Arena War. I remember it was the beginning of 2019, and I started getting back into GTA Online. And this song. Just listen. What?
Here we are. Woo! The fumes are intense.
There's a lot of carbon monoxide in here. I'm kind of tripping.
Breathe it in, Violet. It's Arena War. Here come the monsters. I'm your host, Al Jerome. I'm definitely a big deal on the social medias.
You think so? And I'm Violet Jordan. Al, I don't think
Gladiators.
I've
I
ever
mean,
seen a
we're
crowd
the
so excited.
monsters.
Wow, men and women burning their clothing, running around like lusty savages.
Sounds like home. It's the end of an empire, so it's
I
time
don't
to
want to be the only
Monster
one.
trucks versus tiny cars, gladiators versus contenders. The battle is going to be fast and frantic. And if you're too fast and frantic to feed your family healthy food, pop through the drive-thru at Cluck and Bell.
Somebody get your ass over here. Oh, somebody came over. Have you ever been disappointed? Oh, that's my life. I've gone through phases of intense optimism and intense. Oh, I'm farther from the mic now. Of intense optimism, but also intense optimism, but also intense pessimism or sarcasm, I guess. But one thing that remains is nostalgia. I think I'm more nostalgic than most people, and that serves my benefit and to my detriment. It's harder, makes it harder to enjoy the moment, but it also gives me an intense feeling of pleasure doing something that I haven't done in a long time, which leads to sometimes it makes it hard for me to come up with new ideas, but instead makes me build off of old. Anyways, whatever. I'm getting emotional on a stream right now. This is, what is this?
The monsters is almost ready to begin. The tiny versus the gigantic. Can the little people survive?
Alright, let's go. We have to actually pay attention a little. The fuck was that? I haven't, by the way, I haven't played Arena War in like. Bro, these things are hard to turn. I ain't gonna spend all day chasing one person. Bro, there's... I have fucking this long. I'm sorry, I haven't gotten nobody. I'm really trying here, but this thing turns like fucking cheese. And I still... Oh, this is embarrassing. Oh, bro! Oh, he baited me and I still got it. He baited me and he still won. Bro, this is a complete disaster for me. So wait, these monster trucks, the electrical things only fuck with me? We might still do this. I don't know. We got two people left. Bro, quit. I got you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna find you. I wanna meet you, get you fun. No, I will not let you fucking bait me like that. Why don't you just let me run your little ass over? I see you. Oh. Well, that's not fun. Ugh, I can't go this way because of that. God damn it. We cannot let one little fucker win. Bro. Really? I fucking can't stand these electrical things. We're gonna lose. I'm sorry. It's partially my fault because I... No. Oh. Yeah, I'm sorry. We lost. Doesn't matter anyways. One guy left. Even if he would have won, it would have just been winner, but it wouldn't have been able to get all of it. Let me go check the party real quick. I'm gonna see if I can bring your boy Nicky on. I don't know about the rest of them. I asked them. I think they might. Why is he scaring you like that? All right. LOL. Working car. LOL. I'm gonna do some laundry and other stuff. I like to stream on one hand and be online on one hand, but on the other hand, I also don't like to stay at one place. I don't know, but I also don't like. But when I'm moving around, I also just am like, I don't know. I also just I like to fantasize when I'm at work because I literally moved around all day, literally super busy. Fantasize coming home, sitting there down, relaxing, playing games, talking to people. But then when I'm sitting here, I'm like restless. I'm so mentally unstable. Anyways, you guys think I should do ASMR? You guys think I really could? Because I love ASMR. I've been watching it since like 2017, so about 6 years now. We gotta get that background noise out of the way. Turn the gain up. Hold on. No. And then you just get really close to the microphone. Or would you guys rather have me speak softly? Speak softly and carry a big stick. Who said that? Theodore Roosevelt? He say that? Did he say that? I don't know. Maybe I just don't have an ASMR voice. Honestly, I don't have one of those naturally relaxing voices. I've always had one of those squeaker voices, which if I yell or something, it can come back out. Even post puberty, I still have a very high voice. A little bit depressing because I was really hoping before puberty that I would finally have a deep voice, but it never came. Yeah. I mean, compared to what it was, it's not. But I never got that deep, manly voice I wanted. Anyways, I don't know if I want to do Arena War anymore, man. That was embarrassing. All right, I think I have any custom. All right, yeah. So I don't even know what to pick. This one looks a little bit better. Let's do this one. Let's try this one.
You know, Al, when I was a stuntman and a movie star, I slept with a lot of women, but nothing is as quite as exciting as this.
Oh wow.
Take your word for it. Tonight, passion, pain, carnage,
all right, so
speed. I was at that party.
I invited Nicky.
That never happened. All brought to you by the Bravado Bison, a truck that makes you a man, even if you're a woman.
I invited Nicky. I asked Jamie on Snapchat. Jacob said maybe. I don't know how long it can be. I'm talking to myself, but we'll see. They have this thing on Facebook. They ask you questions based on their battery percentage. Do you hate me? Of course not. Have you ever been disappointed? That's a good question, actually. Have I ever been disappointed? Oops, righty. I gotta really think about that one. A lot, but I've learned a lot of times, but I've learned to set my expectations low, therefore I don't get disappointed. Oh, is this just a race? What are we doing here? Oh, fuck, it's a race, and I picked a car. I didn't even know what we were playing, and I picked a car. Is that gonna benefit me? Given that nobody else picked it, and based on how fast he passed me, I think I made a big mistake. But you know what's more fun? I don't care. Let me. I can't fuck up glitched people. I wish I could hit the first placer. Oh man, this is fun. This is actually more fun. Oh, am I out already? Well, I get some RP out of it at least. So now what do? I sit up here and watch. Fucking bullshit. You know, I just want to have some fun. Okay, fuck this shit. Like the well, you know, whatever. Anyways, yeah, what am I talking about? Oh, it's that Canadian in me. Went to Canada last year, changed my life. Even though I lived near Canada most of my life and only didn't go until last year. Yes. Now the third question that was asked was, would you ever go back to your ex? LOL. I'm gonna say depends which one, because honestly, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. I mean, the experience, I don't mean it isn't like I'm calling it, but you know what I'm saying. But you get what I'm saying, right? Let's see here. So, the Kansas City Chiefs, lost to the Detroit Lions. I think they didn't have Kelsey. I don't know if that made a significant difference, but still lost to the Lions. They're going to have to live with that record. Then again, though, the Bills lost to the Jaguars a couple years ago. I mean, they're good now, but let's see. Everybody loses sometimes. Let's see. Skurs. So, there's some games currently going on. The Broncos currently lead the Raiders. The Denver Broncos currently lead the Oakland... No, not Oakland Raiders anymore. The Las Vegas Raiders, 13-10. The Eagles lead the Patriots. That's what I like to see. Wait, I just remembered. Wait a minute. I was surprised by that. No, I'm so used to the old Patriots, you know, the Brady Patriots, even though he's gone now. And even when he was here, he played for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, not for the New England Patriots. But I see Patriots, and I just expect them to always be winning. But I realized this is the former Super Bowl. It's good. Chiefs lose, Eagles win. Good. It's like when the Rams finished 11th. I think that's last. It's like when the Rams won the Super Bowl to the Bengals a couple years back, and then opening game the Bills fucking destroyed them. And as a Bills fan, but also to see the Super Bowl champions go down was such a promising sign. Speaking of the Rams are beating the Seahawks though. Let's see. Yes, that's going good. I do also, as a Bills fan, have to see the other AFC East teams lose. So that's kind of one thing I always look for. Although the Dolphins are up on the Chargers right now. Not by a lot, but they are. Let's see here. The Packers and Bears. The Packers are winning, but the Dolphins win. I don't want the Dolphins to win, but the Buccaneers did beat the Vikings. The Ravens beat the Texans. The Browns kind of destroyed the Bengals. It's a little, ooh. I don't know, was Burrow out or something? I don't know. I feel like that's kind of hard to lose by that much to the Browns when it comes to that. I'm not saying they're bad, but my second favorite team, the San Francisco 49ers, destroyed the Pittsburgh Steelers 30-7. There's one more game. No. There's still some finishing, so the scores could change. And then tonight, it's the Cowboys and Giants. I will not be watching that game. I don't care to watch that game. But I will be watching tomorrow's game. You bet your ass it's going to be tomorrow, day 15. It's Monday Night Football. The Buffalo Bills versus the New York Jets. You have the New York Jets have just acquired a new quarterback, but not just any quarterback, Aaron Rodgers. Whereas, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay because you know what? We got fucking Josh Allen. We're good. I'm not playing this shit no more. Yeah, we got Josh Allen. So we'll be all right. We'll be all right. Bro, that man who's standing there in the picture looks like fucking like Joe Biden. If you went down crack or something, I don't know. But doesn't he? Kind of does. A little bit, yeah. Come on, guys, get on. I've been talking to myself for how long now? So I will have to take a break at some point to do my laundry and eat and get food. Stop doing it. What the fuck is going on with Snapchat? It keeps jumping back up to the top. Let's see, she responded. Most recent. Ooh. Who is my most recent? I don't even remember. It's been a while. Most recent. Goddamn, we're talking like. I went on a few dates, but that doesn't count. We're talking 2020? Yes. Probably. Not property, no. Not properly either. Probably. See what she says to that one. So I'll tell you this conversation in a second. He said, I'll be on soon. Lol, it's me, bitch. I'm your worst nightmare. Snapchat sound effects. Where are your comments? And I said, yes, and vibration, which I can use to get off to. Tell me you haven't tried that. Tell me somebody hasn't tried that. If he's watching this right now. You can I'll still see the comments. You just won't see the comments on the screen. You can still comment, though. How long has the stream been going on for? An hour? Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that already longer? Yeah, my first stream was only 41 minutes, so guess what? Everybody was already on by this time. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I've been playing through story mode lately. I'm going to go play some story mode missions until people are ready to get on. I don't mind using story mode, but at the same time, I fucking have to work early tomorrow, okay? I have to... Oh god, anything like today, I'm dreading it, but I'm probably going to end the stream at 10? Listen, if I give 3 hours after being on for an hour, okay, if I'm on for an hour and I give 3 hours, right, to play, that is enough time. But we need to, like, do this shit now, okay? Okay? Yeah. Supposedly, we dodged 2 hurricanes, but shit, we can always be so lucky. But yeah, at least an hour, you know. But oh, do the ASMR. What kind of ASMR do you want? What Debbie? I don't remember what Debbie she's talking about. If you, by the way, I guess for anyone who still hasn't played GTA 5, if you are planning on it, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. This game's been out for 10 years. If you haven't beaten the story, you probably never will. But I've been doing the story again. This is, I don't know, it's only like my 3rd or 4th time. I didn't beat it as many times as you would think, being how big of a fan I am. What kind of ASMR triggers do you want? Tell me. Also send this link to some people. I would, but like, there are some people I'm a little embarrassed that I don't want to self-advertise myself. But if you do it, guess what? They're gonna think, oh, he's not telling me to send this to people. I'm more like, hey, look at, he's streaming, huh? You want to go laugh at him, or something like that, rather than me trying to self-advertise. And you know, I don't know what outfit it wants me to change Franklin into. That's the issue. Let me look that up real quick. But yeah, you can send the link to people. I don't care. What? I'm gonna look this up. What outfit? It's been so long I don't remember. Do I need need to make Franklin wear for Union Depository for mission? I hope it just knows what mission I'm talking about. Okay, fine. Stuck on Frank. I beat the game, but I don't remember. Stuck on Franklin mission where I have to change outfit.
Go home, man.
I don't think the game understands what I'm trying to ask. I see that Franklin has an up mission marker in his home. This is the mission, yeah. Oh, it's in the mission. It's not an outfit change. It's in the mission. It's in the mission. It's in the kitchen. Excuse you? Do we have enough money? Oh, I do. Oh, I'm so used to contacts being up there. Let me get a cab there, because you can actually skip it here.
Can I get a cab out to me? Of course. Driver should be with you soon. Cool.
Thank you. Dude, no, let's wait for the cab.
Hey, what's up with you?
What's up with you?
Hey, you lame, dog.
He's getting progressively worse.
Motherfucker. I don't know what. You ain't nothing but a punk. Punk?
911.
Really?
I need an officer.
Man, you a genetic experiment gone wrong, dog.
Are you kidding me? You called the police because I was talking to you? Hey! Hey! Oh, for fuck's sake. I thought it wasn't... This is embarrassing. Go, go! Remember when I streamed Bully? You couldn't hear my voice in it because the game overpowered my voice so much, but it was still fun. I still enjoyed it. They need to remaster that game. Good times. That was only back in 2021. That wasn't even that long ago. Although 2021 does feel like a... 2021's weird because it simultaneously feels like a... Open! better fucking save me. You fucker, you ain't gonna save me. Climb! Oh, I got real fucking lucky there. Because everything was working against me. 2021's a weird year for me because it feels recent. Like, there's enough similarities to it to now where it feels recent, but it also feels old. I don't know. Oh, there he is. There he is. Let me invite Nikki to the party too. There you are. And you kept watching, but you weren't getting on. I mean, I figured it probably would be.
What is this? Lights? Huh?
I said I figured it probably would be delayed.
Yeah. I'm still listening to you right now.
You can turn the stream off. Can you hear
What?
yourself?
No, you just said there you are right now.
Oh, you're that far behind?
Yeah, well I got one earbud in and I got the headset on. Now I hear myself.
Is it weird hearing yourself?
That's what I sound like.
What do you think you sounded like, an opera singer?
It just sounds so like horrible quality.
Nobody likes the sound of their own. Oh, you mean the microphone quality?
Yeah, the microphone quality. I wonder maybe I could plug that little speaker in.
Worth a try.
Now you're talking about how behind we are.
I love it. Oh shit! I forgot I didn't take my meds.
Your meds? You take meds?
Well, my antibiotics. That was sick. I'll be back.
Oh.
Just talk for the stream. Just talk.
Alright, so do you want to hear the most offensive joke in the world, internet? Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't know what to talk about. I'm just setting shit up right now. I'm gonna have to take the earbud out too, so I don't hear myself. There we go. It's dead silent. It's wonderful, isn't it? I hate silence, so I'll probably just talk to myself for a bit. I'm plugging a new microphone in too. I haven't really used it much. So my quality might jump up considerably, or not much. I'm actually curious what it sounds like. Yeah, I literally rushed to plug my PlayStation in. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Something's wrong. I think something's wrong. Put this here. We are experiencing technical difficulties right now. Please go on hold. Oh. Devices, audio, output should be this one. Input, I can't do both? Well, what the heck? Input, output. Output should be... Okay, input. TV. There we go. I'm not sure how that sounds. We'll see how well this works. What's taking him so long? Just a couple antibiotics, man. Oh, I have a great question. Whenever he gets back. Not really a great question. Just small talk. But that's all I'll really ever do is small talk. Now I'm getting on GTA. Are we I don't know if we're playing GTA or not. I'm just gonna get on just in case. Yeah. Enjoy the silence. I got all that stuff in my room.
Okay, I'm back.
Hi, how's this sound?
You don't sound different to me, but do you sound different to the stream?
I really don't know. I just plugged in the blue microphone.
You can send the link to people if you want people to listen to the stream.
I don't have people to send it to. How's this?
Claire said she might watch it.
Claire?
Mm-hmm.
Claire who?
I don't know you're Claire.
Okay. Yeah, that's why I was confused. How's this sound?
Honestly, you sound good to me, regardless, so. Let me see.
Well, I kind of hope this sounds better because this is pretty hefty microphone I haven't used yet.
Well, do you sound different to the stream, do you think?
I don't know. I don't really want to hear my own voice.
Well, you gotta hear your own voice.
Yeah, that sounds like shit, man.
Honestly, it's fine.
So how have you been?
How have I been?
Yeah, how have you been?
Hanging in there. Oh! What the fuck was that?
That was me messing with the volume on my TV. I was listening to my own microphone through the TV, which obviously didn't work out so well.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
That bitch ass needs to get on.
Who needs to get on?
All of them. I keep inviting them.
I don't think they're gonna join, bud.
They better.
Oh yeah, when you coming back up?
When I get money. Actually, I know I keep changing the date, but I was thinking October because I found plane tickets in the middle of the week. Or if I need to ask my boss about vacation days, and once I get enough money, I think I can come up and still get paid a couple of days when I'm up there, so I don't have to worry about missing out on money. But I have some financial things I gotta take care of first, which I'm working on right now. So.
Okay, so October?
I'm hoping. Originally it was gonna be December, but I want to come up sooner.
Yeah, I miss you, man.
I feel like it would be very. I know. I miss y'all too. I feel like it'd be very therapeutic to go back to a familiar place for a little bit. It'd be a good kind of energizer.
Yeah.
Because part of the reason why I feel so out of it is because even though I've been down here for a while,
it just feels so different.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm in a hole. I don't feel like. Think about this. Pretend you've been playing a video game, one video game for so long, every single day, and you become so familiar with it, and then you get a new game and you can't go back, and you sold the other game that you played every day to play this new game, but you only play that new game now, and no matter how much you play it, it just doesn't feel the same. Even though it might be a better game, but it just doesn't feel familiar. It just feels kind of like, ugh.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, I get that. Everything feels so different, even though I've stayed in the same place since you've gone.
That's the fear
because
too.
Just you going and me meeting new people, and like nobody from back in high school is around anymore. Like barely. It almost feels like a sitcom like sequel where like one cast member gets their own show, and then you'd get like cameos from people from the past, like in specific like random episodes. That's how it feels to me.
That makes sense, actually. That's actually a good way of explaining it. Like you're in the same setting, but like different cast.
Not like that, man. But no, he ain't. He's
Yeah.
just another nigga from the hood. Him stretching all the.
That does seem. That does hit really kind of weird when you think about it, because it's like I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it properly.
Franklin, what's up?
Hey, man. I'm in a bit of a
I gotta go this
Are
way.
you playing story
bad
mode?
situation.
Right now, yeah.
Lamar got set up.
Oh, I'm online.
I will get online. Story. I don't know. I've been into the story recently.
Magic and look into it. Is that possible at all?
Yeah.
Should be.
I wanted to replay it. Honestly, it still holds up just as well. Like,
I heard what you said earlier. I'm still not gonna beat the story.
Yes.
So what to say?
oh, I have already beaten it a few times, but I haven't beaten it recently. Well, I think the last time I beat it was 2018.
Growing it in the hills most likely, but they might be packing and shipping it out of this sawmill.
If the last time I beat it was 2018, listen, it was a pretty pathetic fucking life. Either that or the best fucking sex of my life where I don't have to beat it.
For me, and it's serious.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Sorry, I had to. I heard it. It was there, man. I had to do it. Well, since you're not playing online, I'm just gonna hop on Minecraft and mess around.
Yeah, whatever you want to do. We can just talk. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
I'll stream more often. I've been doing this because I don't know what else to stream. Also, your Minecraft world is impressive, man. From the picture I've seen, I want to build a city. The issue is like, super flat worlds are boring as fuck. And it doesn't feel realistic to build because like part of the fun of building a city is to contrast it to the play area around it, like a dark, dense forest, and then you have this big city. I don't know. It just hits so much better than like, just a city in the middle of like literally just a big open field that never ends. I don't know. And then on top of that, that's not even talking about water features. Cities are literally built around water. Like that's the whole purpose of cities' existence. But like in flat world, you have to build the water yourself, and you can't even build it that deep. So it just, I don't know. I want to build a city off like a riverbed or the coast of an ocean or something.
I don't like building on flat worlds. This world is just 2 years. Like, remember when I got Minecraft for the first time?
Uh-huh.
On PlayStation? When I first got a PlayStation?
Yeah.
It's probably over 2 years. That's how old this world is, and it's a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy because I use so many commands and shit like that. And it's really hard because at the beginning I had to like use a command block to flatten out all these like mountains and hills that were in my way. And in a way that kind of is a big mistake because now my map file size is like 500 megabytes.
Oh. But still, you were able to flatten the world out without going to a super flat world.
Yeah, but I also am at this point where there's like parts of the city that I have, I'm just like, oh, I don't like it. And there's like so much wrong with it that I don't want to like fix it. And there's also so much right about it that I don't want to make a new city and I want to just improve this one. So I'm always very conflicted whether or not I want to continue this or make a new one.
I mean, I would say improve it, because like you already have the basis there for a city.
Yeah.
If you don't like your hospital, you build a new hospital, but you can turn the old one into something else, tear the hospital down. But if you don't like your hospital, you don't have to build a new city.
Yeah. Actually yesterday I discovered something on Minecraft that was very helpful. So I just like that you're talking about the Snapchat that I sent you last night of the the building that's like
Yeah,
sort of brownish and
one
black.
you sent me last night when we were. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. So that building, I spent I spent a lot of time on that, and I literally just wanted to like recreate that on the other side, but I didn't want to go through the entirety of it. So I was like, huh. I remember Skylar used to like mess around with command blocks to copy and paste. But I also didn't want to be like, oh, I need to do all this stuff.
Even
to,
that's
like,
too much
copy and
work.
paste. But I discovered there's this block called a structure block. It's like a simplified way
Hi,
of
Logan.
copying, saving.
Like your outfit.
Thank you. Could you do me a favor and take a picture of it?
Yeah. Wait, 1 second. I'm taking a picture real quick. I'll be back. Just hold on a second.
Okie dokie. But yeah, basically I just wanted to move some things around. I'm always constantly like in my world. I just want to move buildings from A to B, or I'm like, oh, it's mostly just I had very bad planning at the beginning, and later on I'm like, oh, this road is like very narrow for like these really tall buildings. So I basically just found the command block, and it's made it so much easier. I don't know if he's still there, but I'm gonna pretend he is. He probably can hear me. Maybe.
I'm back, Jacob. You were saying about the copy and paste thing, but then you were another block and.
Yeah, so the structure block, it's made it so easy for me to just copy and save. Like, I remember we had to use command blocks when Skylar came on my world and showed me how to like replicate specific blocks. Like, I think it was to delete like a big chunk of things that I didn't like. But this command block, literally, you can do it all in the block, and it's so easy. You can see, you can like place the block down, see all the like angles where it's gonna encompass. You can edit it. It's just, I don't know how to describe it, but like it actually, since I found it last night, I did a shit ton, and it actually, I think it definitely will save me from that issue I had before where I wanted to move my buildings around. Because I have these massive tall buildings that I spent days working on, but I don't want to recreate them in another spot and then like move them over and over again. And all that hard work, I literally can just press a button now and like move it over.
So it's easier now.
It is so much easier. Like, you don't know how easy, man. We should play Minecraft right now for your stream.
The issue is when I change games, the stream ends.
Ah. So start a new one.
I could do that. I'll wait a little bit though.
Alright.
I want to work on it. See, I'm more into like the whole. I like making downtown areas, but I suck everywhere else.
When you
Like,
say downtown, do you mean like skyscrapers and stuff like that?
I love skyscrapers, yeah. But like,
Yeah.
after that, like I can make dense cities, but like the suburbs, no. Like I don't want to build a fucking Walmart.
Yeah, that's mostly what I've been doing right now. It's just building these well, it's mostly just like sort of Victorian-ish. It's like very Gothic style buildings. In a weird way, I made my world because I wanted to like I actually wanted to practice so I could put like some cool buildings in your world. And then I was like, oh, well, I've got so many ideas. Why don't I make my own world? And now I spend a lot more time on this than your world. Actually, do you still have that world?
I do, but I haven't been on it in like 2 years.
Yeah, I actually got really excited to build shit because I was on your. I built that one building on your world. Also, I think I would like to go back on that world so I can copy that building and place it somewhere.
Wait, you can copy from
That way I
different
can,
worlds?
I think so, because I think Skylar did it once. In mine. I think so.
I don't remember that. If you can do that, that's a big hack, life hack right there.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, because
I think so.
Because honestly, I could just go to something like Skylar's world and fucking just take something from his, like one of his grand,
into yours.
and one of his grand buildings, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So what I was saying with copy and pasting, when you left, I was basically talking to the stream, but I'll just say it again. So I used that block. So that building that you saw, I just wanted to duplicate that building on the other side of that like railway that's suspended in the air, so that there's two of them. And that's basically just how I found the copy and paste thing. I just found it on like a 5-minute YouTube video, and like it's like a 12-year-old kid. Like the kid had your voice when you started your channel.
Okay, now come on, don't do me like that.
I mean, that's the best way I could describe it. And I was like, holy shit, if this kid can do it, it must be super simple. But yeah, it really is. And I really only wanted to build that building just so because me and my friend been playing Minecraft lately. She wanted to build a Statue of Liberty on top of a specific area, and this building that building that I showed you, it'd be a lot easier if I could just like hijack your stream and show you the world. But yeah, that building that I showed you, I wanted to put a Statue of Liberty. It's a little altered. The Statue of Liberty on each of those buildings, just the two. Sort of. Did you see it with two buildings or no?
I don't remember. I mean, you can send another one.
Alright, well, where's my phone? I'm pretty sure my phone is playing the stream right now. I had earbuds in so you couldn't hear it. You ever have this issue, the older you get, the more you lose your phone?
No, I think it's a you problem.
I legit feel like an old man now.
Yeah, I know. I'm not as much of a party animal as I once was. Actually, I'm not a party animal at all. I'm actually kind of boring. Remember when we used to... Oh my god. Remember those situations we would always get ourselves into? Where like... Somebody would end up like...
Stream, right?
Oh, I don't care. Somebody would end up fucking always getting like... what's it called? Somebody would end up getting in trouble. Or the stories I told, like the one time that after our, what was it? After that one dance or whatever, I went into that one person's house.
Yeah. That was, I remember everyone was like, oh my god.
Everyone was so surprised. Dude. I was like, nothing was gonna happen. Pfft, I ain't worried about it.
You just acted like, oh yeah, I do this every day.
It's so casual, it's okay. I don't care.
I've been in this guy's house 5 times.
I never seen him again after that. Sadly, but
it's such a random story. You just brought it up in the middle of like at the beginning of class.
I know.
What was it called?
Check-in.
Like a check-in, yeah. Just like so, the teacher, our film teacher, would like do this check-in thing every morning. I mean, some of us could be just like, oh yeah, we're good.
And then I would say something really fucking crazy.
This over the weekend. But yeah, for Caleb it's just like, oh, I didn't do much. I just went in some guy's house. He gave me candy.
It was never a dull day back then. I had
like 40 years old.
I actually thrived off of stuff like that. Like the crazier shit I could do, the better. Because in my mind it was.
You know what just popped in my mind?
What?
Remember that one day? I think it was like that dance. Like it was another dance, like school dance we went to. And right after, Ed picked me up, and you were walking home, and Ed's like, "Hey, we should totally like."
Oh fuck you! I remember that. That's before I barely even knew Ed.
He was driving like really slow behind you with his headlights really on.
I remember that. I was in my head. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I don't want to fucking die tonight.
It took you like half an hour before you realized, wait a second, is this car following me?
No, I thought it was following me sooner than that. I was just hoping to God it would go away.
No, you were like looking down at your phone, walking on the sidewalk, pitch black, like, and like when you started to be like, uh-oh, this car's following me. You start to pick up pace, and like the whole time Ed is like, oh, he's looking at us. Oh, he looks scared.
Yeah, you bastard. Cause I was just walking home alone in the dark, and then this car was like just like going really slowly behind me, and I was like, oh fuck. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, oh no. I was like, maybe if I just pretend I don't know. And then it just kept happening, and I'm like, okay. As I got closer to my house, I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? And then you fucking laugh.
So we did too.
And you both fucking laugh, and I was like, fuck you.
That was pretty funny.
I was starting to get scared.
I can't remember if you were there for this, but do you remember when I just bought a coffin out of nowhere?
Yeah, I do remember riding in the truck when he had the coffin with him. Oh, remember the day he followed us with that scary mask on, and we were like genuinely, not you, but the rest of us were like kind of genuinely getting concerned.
The old man mask. Yeah.
And I was like actually the nonchalant one about it. I was like, okay, let's just leave him alone, whatever. And Jamie was like freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
And then the fucking guy yelled at him from the porch.
Oh, that was great, because I could hear Ed snicker when that guy was like, what are you doing following these kids? And he's just like laughing with the rubber mask
The
on.
fact that that guy fell for it too. I did think something was wrong with the old man. He did have a believable old man, but I just thought something was seriously fucking wrong with him.
Yeah.
I was like, Jamie, I was like, maybe he has like a disorder or something. I was like, I don't want to be mean.
Like even from the distance, it kind of looked like his face was like slightly plasticky, but like it had a lot of detail on it. Like you could sort of like tell. You could like tell in a weird way that his face was just not like his face, but it didn't look like it was a mask.
That's true. Yeah, that was, oh my god, that was funny. And then he went into Ollie's like that. I remember that too.
I don't remember that.
Oh, what else? 2020. That was a weird time.
Yeah.
Oh god. See, when I think of 2020, when it comes to situations that stick out in my head, there's really only one day that sticks out in my head, and it's not. And it gives me very mixed emotions.
What day was that?
4th of July.
Oh, I wasn't there for that.
Oh, probably for the best, honestly. I was struggling.
I remember you telling me the story.
Yeah, but since I'm on stream, I'm going to refrain from telling that story. But you know that story.
Not really.
No, I'm not.
I kind of vaguely know. I don't know, like, the details.
Alright, let me just sum it up without saying it. I felt real good that day. Real good that day. But because somebody else was there, I couldn't really... I couldn't really show how good I felt, if you catching my drift.
Man, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got what you mean.
That's the best way I can explain it. I don't even know how else to even go about explaining
spell
it.
it out on stream?
No.
Word? Starts with an
No, no.
Starts with the letter A. No, I just made up a word there. I don't know what the hell I was gonna say. Actually, I think I invented a letter there. It's just A with a lot of dead space. S. Okay, now I'm just being weird.
I never got paid for them motherfucking calls. Number two, I
That's
saved
true,
your
yeah.
motherfucking ass. No matter how many
Right now,
times
I'm
you
just
in
like,
that tiny motherfucking
I'm
brain
just
of yours
flying
trying to
around
get
in
a kid,
Minecraft.
I
Like,
saved
when I
you,
start
dog.
talking, I can't like do shit and
and
talk at the same time. So what I'll do is I'll just start mindlessly flying around in circles in Minecraft while I'm speaking.
Oh yeah, I can't commit to a task either.
Nigga, ain't nobody coming to your funeral.
Yeah.
What? Man, what about all the motherfucking times I saved your life?
Literally, I just did this mission and I don't even know what the fuck I did. I was too busy talking.
You know what, my nigga? If your ass can just act civilized, you would get some work. But instead, you want to be this gang-banging, mad-dogging asshole.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Gold Card. Excuse me, sir. Thank you for helping out a post-street nigga like me, sir. You can go now, sir.
Weren't we gonna start a sort of like a new creative city in Minecraft?
Oh yeah, yeah. The thing is I don't know where to start. Do you think we should? Do you think I should do it on PlayStation?
Yeah, I feel like you should totally stream it.
No, I can't get motivated when people are watching me.
Okay, yeah.
See, I'm the kind of person that when I'm motivated to do something, I will literally do it till my heart. Like, I'll do it, and I will never stop. I don't even care what. I don't care what the fuck happens. But, like, when I'm not motivated, I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
Hell, even probably things that probably shouldn't really need motivation. Like, even sometimes at work, I'm like, I don't feel motivated today. So I just half-ass do my job. Today was not one of those days. Today was probably the busiest day I've ever worked. I know I think I said that a lot, but like,
Probably.
but I feel it wasn't bad. It was just busy. I just don't have energy half the time. Especially since I was out there fighting with my car for like 30 minutes before I went to work, so I was like,
Do you still have the red car?
you know, yes, I do still have that. Yeah, I do. Listen, I'm trying to get a new one. Listen, it's not funny. It's not funny at all, man.
Didn't you?
What's that?
Did you keep your dad away from it?
I remember he was gonna fix a he just was gonna fix a simple fucking issue under the hood, and he somehow broke a headlight.
Oh, that was great.
I remember that. Like,
I guess that's her.
Thing, and it came back with more problems.
yeah, it came back with even more problems than it started off with. I was like, oh, come on.
Do you remember that one day it was like senior year? I barely remember it, so you probably won't, but like we went to some place to eat during lunchtime at school, and because you had your car around then, it was you, me, and like 2 other people. We went to some place to eat. I didn't want to eat something, so I think I just stayed outside. Or I'm trying to think who it was.
Caroline?
I'm not sure if it was Jody and Lexi or if it was Caroline and Jamie.
Well, if it was for lunch after school, or if it was for lunch in school, Jody and Lexi wouldn't be with us. I didn't know Jody and...
I'm not fully certain if it was... I was thinking Caroline and Jamie when I said that, but I'm not
It probably
sure
is Caroline and Jamie, because
I feel
I
like
didn't...
I remember Lexi reacting to the like I showed you you gave me the keys for like a second, and then I sent you an image of your car on like the internet that was like crashed up. I
Yeah,
sent it
fuck
to
you,
and whoever else was there. And I feel like it was Lexi who was reacting to the picture.
Yeah, because I didn't know Jody until after graduating.
Man, how the fuck I get myself into this?
Yeah. You know, I kinda...
You kind of what?
I don't know what I should talk about or shouldn't talk about on stream.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, like 10 people watch these. So,
Yeah.
in theory, somebody could come back and watch it later on, but they'd have to watch through like 3 hours of mindless
3 hours of us just talking about shit.
rambling. Yeah, it would. So it really don't matter what you say.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just say I kind of miss those days when we were still friends with them.
You're worried about saying that? That's what you were worried about saying?
No, I just kept it sort of like short.
Oh, I do too. I miss that too.
Yeah.
What I do?
Honestly, I think that definitely was like, that's probably like one of my peak times, like the peak memories of my life.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. That was a fantastic time. I reminisce about that often. Fantastic. Peak.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, I also stopped working during that time. So, like, it was like a brief couple of months full of parties because everybody was just partying.
Yeah, it was pretty much just...
It was literally just like 2 straight months of partying, going on random ass trips to random ass cities and places, and literally swimming and literally not caring about anything, and everybody just hanging out together, no drama, nothing. It was great, man, honestly.
Yeah.
And then I had to go to college.
Yeah, college ruined it for me too.
Yeah, cause yeah, we started like what? We started college after that, like what, a week or no, like 2 weeks after all that. Oh yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah, it was close. No, okay, maybe like a month. Okay, it was close. This was right before college, yeah. Because I didn't know any of them. Like, all the people I met in college, I didn't know them at this point. Otherwise, I would have invited them to this stuff, but no, I didn't know them.
I feel like we were out of high school for a couple months.
Well, we were, yeah. We got out in June, and then we had to go back in, like, August.
June, July, August.
I think so, right?
Jesus,
yeah.
It is shorter than I thought.
Listen, it was short but good, man. Short but good.
The memories feel longer, for sure.
Oh, I know.
And not in a bad way.
No, I have nothing bad to say. I have nothing but good things to say about that, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I still do try to keep in contact with as many people as possible, but I've never been good at long distance communication.
I used to be like very like I should keep up with everyone from high school because like that was definitely like the peak of my life, and now it's kind of boring, but like now I'm kind of just like a lot of these people have changed a lot, not necessarily for the better or for the worst, just like me and them don't really align so much. Some people I still kind of like talking to. Like there was one day I think Aiden Butler was walking out on the street, and me and Braden were at QQ, and I just stopped and said hello to him, and that was a nice moment. But like there's some other people I'm just like, I don't want to see you.
Yeah, I do want to talk to Aiden Butler though politically, because he got me into this YouTuber named Vosh. And to this day, 3 years later, I still fucking watch Vosh. I literally listened to Vosh today at work. As I was working, I had in my list. I listened to him every single day. Because of Aiden Butler. Aiden Butler is the fucking reason I got into Vosh.
Yeah.
Because they're so similar, actually. But Vosh has kind of has gone through some controversy recently. I agree with him, but I'm curious his perspective. Bro, Aiden Butler was the best person. With all due respect, he was my favorite person to talk about politics with in the fucking world, because he was the like one person who could fucking run circles around me politically, like friends wise. Like most of the time, politically, I have to explain things to people, and it's not a bad thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all, because no one's talking. It's just my thing. So like I understand it's no one else's thing. I get that, but he was the one person who like will literally outsmart me politically. Like, I mean, there are obviously things I do and don't know, but it's pretty, it really depends. But he told me things that I didn't know, and Jesus, we talked for hours and hours about it.
Yeah. You know what's weird? Me and him actually kind of started out a bit like, I don't know how to like describe it. Like he he didn't like me at first, but for whatever reason, I was like, oh, he's a pretty cool guy. And he was just kind of like Squidler, where he's like, get this kid away from me. So we kind of had this weird dynamic where I kind of clung onto him, and he was just like, I don't want to see your face anymore. But I actually kind of like, I think we've grown on each other a bit lately.
I kind of view
But
the
we
same
haven't
thing.
seen each other
I view that
so-
same thing with your relationship with Jackson, and mine too.
Oh yeah, Jackson?
Yeah,
What's his
Jackson.
name now?
I don't. Let's just stick with Jackson.
We'll stick with Jackson. No offense to anyone out there, but like, this person keeps changing their name multiple times, and it's very confusing because it's almost like we like leave town for a month, and we come back and they're like, oh no, I go by Otto now.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
It's extremely confusing.
But I do think that you genuinely. I remember originally we would always fight with Jackson constantly.
Yeah, I remember that.
But now it's not really like that.
I actually haven't heard anything from Jackson at all.
Oh, me neither. Last time I heard from Jackson was last summer at the Pride rally. That's the last time I heard from Jackson. That's the last place I heard from a lot of people. That's the last time I saw Connor and Emily. That's the last time and then that's the last time I saw Brandon. That's the last time I saw Carrie again after that. No, did I? I don't even know if I saw Carrie after that.
I don't know.
There was a lot of people that I wanted to hang out with last summer, but because of fucking Sprags, I couldn't. Because I knew I was leaving, but so I was trying to schedule times to hang out with everybody because I knew a lot of people back at home. Like, I don't know what to do when I go home because there's so many people I want to see. And I want to see so many people because down here I only have like 3-4 people that I talk to on a regular basis.
Check it out. It's a premiere.
Not saying it's a bad thing. I mean, it is, but like I'm not saying a bad thing about the people.
It's a bad thing for you, not so much.
It's a bad thing for me
other
because I love big groups. You know.
people. Yeah. Lately I've really liked bigger groups, and I've started to become like part of like bigger groups of friends. But I feel a lot more comfortable with just the 1 or 2 people, good friends.
Yeah. No, I don't get me wrong. I like small groups too. But I miss when we used to get like 6, 7, 8 people together and just like. Or remember on my birthday when we had to stuff like 8 people into my car and there wasn't enough seats, so we put 2 people in the trunk.
Oh, I forgot about that.
And then when they got out of the trunk, they're like,
You hit the brake and you
I
heard
was
someone hit their
suffocating back
head.
there, and I was like, shit, I didn't even know there was no air back there. And the police officer drove by me, because there were also people hiding by the passenger's foot, like hiding on the ground, like laying on the
wait,
ground
was
so the
that-
police didn't see
that
that. Bro, if I got pulled over, I'd be so
was Lexi.
fucked. I would have been so fucked. But it was so fun. I loved every moment of it.
Lexi hiding like. So in the passenger, I think I was sitting in the chair, and Lexi was hiding under the cubby thing right below my legs, I think. Okay, that sounds really bad. She's a small girl.
Well, no, the funniest part to me was the fact that we had 2 people fucking sitting in the trunk. And I was nothing, and I completely forgot about that. So at that time, I had only had my
Yeah,
license
dude,
for
the
like
whole time I'm
2
thinking,
months.
This is a bad idea. This is horrible.
I thought it was a bad idea, but my logic was as long as the cops don't see me, I'll be okay. And then everyone was sitting there. They were sitting in the trunk, and we had to stop at Jackson's house, and Jackson had to go inside, and it took forever inside.
Oh yeah.
So they're in the trunk suffocating, because my trunk isn't connected, you know. Because there are people sitting on the seat, so there was no way out for them. So they were stuck in the trunk, and it's the middle of the fucking summer, and they're stuck in the trunk, and Jackson's in there like going real fucking slow. Mind you, we're on a hill where it's sloping down, so the people in the trunk were like backward, were like being pushed out back. It was just.
You know what's weird? It's weird because that is like a very That is a very bad, but like that's a bad situation to be in. But it's also one of the things I do miss. Like I barely really get around into like that sort of stuff anymore.
I don't do stuff like that anymore. I don't do risky shit no more.
What happened?
Bro, I don't even get high anymore.
Pissed off at me because I didn't shit can the movie. And then his
I
lawyer
should say
died.
that.
All I do is work,
Tell me he's gonna hurt your
watch
mom.
videos,
Killed his lawyer?
occasionally do things.
Not quite as.
Mom and Tracy?
I feel like I aged 20 years in the past year. Bro, I used to do crazy shit
I didn't. It was an accident.
like that.
I would do anything to put you in danger.
Well,
Also, ooh, remember the time somebody was stabbed and I just wanted to watch it happen? I didn't even want to, like,
yeah.
you were like, we gotta go, we gotta
Funny at
go.
all. I mean, I thought it was funny after, but like. But
I
in
thought
the
it was
moment,
funny, though. I mean, I didn't think it was funny in the,
You're
no,
just
not
like,
funny, no,
"Oh,
funny's not the
let
right
me
word.
watch this."
Because the people who, dude, it was funny because the guy who was trying to stab them was failing dramatically. So I thought that was funny.
He was what?
The guy who was trying to stab them
What's that car?
was failing dramatically.
All right, Jimmy.
At stabbing them?
Well, he didn't stab them, but he threatened to stab them. And,
Yeah,
and then they were like,
I saw him like he
Oh.
like put his bag down, and grabbed the knife, and he's like shouting at these people. I'm like, Jesus. This is the first time I ever went to your house, too. That is the first memory I ever have of you. I just like, I wasn't even supposed to like really hang out with you that day. I lied to my parents. I said, oh, I had detention because I wasn't I didn't like go outside much. And
yeah.
um
Bro, I'm confessing to a lot right now, but like shit.
yeah.
Or the time that I remember when I spent the night with Lexi and Jody, and they gave me cookies, and they were like weed cookies.
Oh, I remember that. You said, I remember you called me the next day and you're like, I don't know what happened. Me and Lexi both got high. I don't know if we did anything or not.
I don't remember what happened, but I do remember. Well, I do remember vaguely. I was very.
Like, it seemed like, oh, we didn't do anything.
I was very flirty. I remember that, but that's about all I remember.
You were a very flirty person.
I am not a flirty person. I used to be. I'm not now.
Yeah.
Neither do I. Just keep calm.
I had an addiction. Okay, listen.
You had an addiction.
That's what kept me. That's what kept me by. You know. Listen, it's boring. Okay. I can't like really party anymore. So shit, I needed something. So I did that.
I'm so confused. What are you talking about? Flirting or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I
thought you were
can
talking-
party. Don't get me wrong, I can, but like, I don't really know anybody that likes to go to parties.
Yeah. I really don't know.
Also, I don't trust parties down here, because I did go to a party down here, but way back last Halloween, and that was not the kind of party that I want. That was
I still haven't really been to a party.
no, don't go to a party like that. Don't go to those kind of parties. So you're gonna
I've
get
been to, like,
drugged
a little,
or something.
Like, house party where like a bunch of like close friends meet up, and it's not like too big. But I've never been to like a party where like you see in movies where like there's lights flashing, people are breaking shit in their house. Like, whoa, dude, my parents are.
No, I was never into those kind of parties. No, don't misconstrue that. I was never into those house parties, whatever.
I don't. Honestly, I don't. I feel like I'd just be the guy that's just standing in the corner, like, oh yeah, nice party.
When I say party, don't think I was like getting drunk. No, I was never into that. I was always an outcast, but like, I'm talking more like Jocelyn's kind of parties. I don't mean like.
Yeah, I miss those.
Those were fun when we all used to play Truth or Dare, and then and then a couple times random ass people would either get slapped or something.
Wait, what? Oh, in the Truth or Dare.
Yeah. Because there was so many people who liked different people, but then the issue was that some people who liked other people were dating other people, and it was always like you had to tread carefully. Yeah.
Like an element of it was like a love triangle sort of thing.
And then somehow I always got caught in the middle, even when like it wasn't about me.
Yeah, well, back when you were, I keep wanting to say down here, but
Up there.
More accurately, up here. Back when you were up here, you definitely were like most people's center of attention. Almost like constantly. Even in situations where you're like, this has nothing to do with me, like you're definitely like the first person people gravitate to.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know, it's probably has something to do with like your personality or like certain charisma or just like people met you first and
Charisma.
Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like,
Wait.
back then you just had something about you where like
Back then, I don't anymore.
Yeah, you don't.
It's gone. It was
I
only.
haven't seen you in forever. I just know like you and me still get along well. I haven't seen you like around people.
No, I don't know. I think maybe I did lose my charisma. I don't even know. I didn't even know I had charisma to begin with, but I think if I did, I lost it because I don't have charisma now. Although I did have a way of convincing people into things that I don't think I can do now.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think you definitely had a sway to sway people.
I've lost it. I've lost it, man. I don't have my personality's changed a lot. I've mellowed out a lot. I'm way more calm. I kind of just go with the flow now. I kind of just let things happen. Like I used to try to always like control my own situation, but I've learned that that's not really possible. So I kind of just do what other people want to do, and then I mean I enjoy it, but like I let other people plan things, and I just go with it. Which is, I know that sounds weird because that's not how I used to be, but
kind of how I am still.
But I don't know. But you bet your ass when I visit home, I'm planning so much. You're gonna see the old me, which I guess to you is the current me because you don't really know how I am down here. But
I don't know. Maybe you're better now. I only have what you've said about yourself to go off of.
Yeah.
Am I being loud?
You need to. Ooh, what if when I come? Okay, so when I get a date when I get a date to come up there, I have an idea. When I get a date to come up there, I'm gonna only tell you, and some family obviously. Don't tell other people, but get other people to hang out, right? And then I'll surprise them.
Are you saying just you is coming up?
Well, yeah, probably.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who you could possibly get. Like, I don't know who you're still in touch with that you can get, but like completely make it sound as completely like random as possible. Like, hey, let's hang out today. I want to get a group together today or whatever, and then like, and then I'll be there.
I got a new microphone.
I know, I see it.
Yeah, hey everybody, come to my new house. Not new house. Come to my house. I got a new microphone.
I've had this. I just haven't opened it.
Is that what? Oh, what's in that?
What's it? I actually don't know. I have like 15 packages in my floor, and I haven't opened them yet, Caleb.
I'm gonna join you.